talk a good game and, you know, just be doing this shit for the moment. And, you know, do it for the glory, for the quick thing, you know. This nigga, he about longevity, you know. That's what the whole shit is about. And then niggas want to, you know, come out and hate. But that's, you know, that's just the way it is. It's part of the game. And, you know, that's why you got to be a professional, stay above all the bullshit.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Turn the music up, turn me down. Cool. Let's go get him again.
Welcome everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed that clip. That was from Gran Turismo 4 days. I was D King back in the day. Yeah. So you know, I've been watching people play, and the topic of drifting has come up in a couple of my lobbies that I've been a part of, and especially today, I was watching a particular someone that's inspiring all of this. And I thought I can make something and help, you know, kind of get started with drifting a little bit, um, and yeah, learn how to do it. So it's kind of weird, right? Because what you saw was Gran Turismo 4 Trial Mountain, and we finally got Trial Mountain back in Gran Turismo 7. So we're going to re-explore Trial Mountain. That was where I learned really how to slide and how to drift. Was Trial Mountain. That's the course that I loved, testing cars and stuff like that. Now back, what you just saw on that YouTube was actually us playing online. So Breaker is in Ohio. Breaker, Ohio is in Ohio, and I was in California at the time, Southern California. And Drop Top Chick and Lay and Low, like Tennessee, and I forgot where DTC was. I think she was also Southern California somewhere. And yeah, we were one of the first ones to play Gran Turismo 4 online and actually get together and drift together. So at that time, Gran Turismo 4 wasn't an online game, believe it or not. It was a LAN only game, so it was a local area network only game. But we found a program that was able to port LAN protocol and make the PlayStation think it was playing in a LAN, when actuality we were playing over the internet. It took a lot of coordination in terms of connecting to get everything right. So we had a whole chat command that we would have to post up because there was no voice chat at the time, mind you that. It's all text. Yeah, old days. So we figured out how to connect and we started drifting online, and we were the first team to be online drifters in Gran Turismo. Pretty cool. Not that I'm good or anything like that, so don't think that I'm like Slap Train or something like that, because I think we did play with him a little bit back then too. But he's really good, and I didn't continue drifting. I started focusing on gripping and racing. So the new thing that changes in the stream is I can actually hear your chat now. I told you guys on Monday I would try and get a text-to-speech application up and running, and I tried a couple, and the one that I tried today happens to work. It happens to work the way I like it to. So I'm just going to start with this. So you're free to chat, and I'll actually hear it, which is kind of cool. And then, yeah, so I can actually hear you while I'm playing in VR now. So feel free to interact with me. I want to interact with you. That's why I got this text-to-speech working. So tonight is the first night we are testing it. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? We want to learn how to drift, right? And I said we, as part of a team. Hey, GT Wolfie. I hear you 1-2, buddy. So I told you that we, drifted around a lot at Trial Mountain, and I saw someone that's struggling, right? He's struggling how to like throw the car, and he's getting all this advice from different people. Oh, you need a tune car. This you need to do, comfort soft tires. This you need to up your horsepower and all this jazz, right? The thing is, when we had Gran Turismo 4 drifting on the LAN network, yeah, this is really cool. I could like hear you guys now and like while I play too. So this is going to be very fun. Um, where was I? I lost my train of thought. Thanks, Wolfie. So anyways, tuning and all that jazz. You don't need it. Not to drift. And I think we proved that in our gameplay in Gran Turismo 4 online, because there was absolutely zero tuning back then either. You could only change tires. So that's how I learned. It actually probably gave a really good base for learning how to drive everything. So we're going to get down to it, and the cars are different now, so I get to explore some different cars. So first thing is we're going to go in one of our favorites. It is the NSX Type R, a 92. It is a mid-engine rear-wheel drive car. And the reason why I like this car is it has a really great engine. V6, plenty of torque, And the balance of this car is phenomenal, especially if you're trying to learn how to drift, because the back end naturally comes out on you. So you don't really have to do much in terms of like throwing a car around. You just kind of feel the car weight go around you. And I'm talking all this jazz, but let's see if we can make it happen, huh? And we want to first of all go into tuning shop and just pick up some tires. And what we want to pick up is a set of comfort mediums. Now this car is 100% stock, and I'll show you guys. We'll just go to the dojo, and Drift Dojo. We love to use Trial Mountain, especially for people that were just starting to learn how to drift. For sure, Trial Mountain is a great place, and we'll kind of go through why when we drive there. Yeah, this NSX is fantastic. It's just perfectly balanced, and stock is perfect, especially to learn how to drift and how to hold, how to hold the weight of the car a little bit and all that things. So it doesn't really matter what time. I always like to, well, let's go in the afternoon because it's just better lighting, huh? All right, so let's see here. Wolfie, thank you, by the way, for stopping by. I really appreciate it, man. Like, we got, we got, let's see, this is what, right-hand drive? I think it's right. Let's check real quick. Yeah, right-hand drive. So let's do this. How trick is that, Wolfie? So now we have pedal and wheel cam. We also have text to speech, which is awesome. So we'll be running with that. And yeah, so basically we want to learn how to drift, right? So we go to car settings. We got the right tires, and I'll show you everything's just 100% normal. There's nothing crazy about this car, just normal car settings and just comfort medium tires. Stock tires are sport hards, and you can actually drift on those too, but it's a little bit more difficult because it's tire compound's a little bit more snappy. So comfort medium is what I like to use. Other people will say, "Oh, use comfort hards because it slides easy." Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that, sir. Yeah, we're going to try something different from other things from other people that I've seen that I kind of wanted to see myself. So this is a channel for me, of saying this is how I play and enjoy Gran Turismo. So I figure you want to see all this stuff, right? I'm horrible with stick shift, by the way. So if I revert to paddles, I'm sorry. So let's really test this out. I'm going to get my headset on here. And let's actually see, Wolfie, if I can talk to you, man. So let's try it. All right, now I'm 100% isolated from chat. There's no way. Let's see here. Got good audio. Yeah, I gotta raise my audio level here. For my game. Cool. So we're at Trial Mountain. We're in a stock NSX Type R, and we're just going to drift. We're just going to drive and get the back end out and have some fun. And hopefully I can teach you guys something. Maybe not. I don't know. It's been a while. Whoa, that's loud. Whoa. Okay, that was weird. Hold on 1 second. Let's retry that. Okay, cool. So we're in the NSX. This car just naturally slides. So you don't really have to do anything. You just have to drive it, especially on comfort medium tires. That's just the way the car drives. So we'll just drive first before we start drifting. We're not going to do any crazy car action, nothing like that. We're just going to try and drive normal, and naturally the back end will come out. And you'll feel the weight, and you'll have to counter steer, and you'll feel kind of where the car wants to balance. The wheel will do most of the work for you. You don't have to do much. If you do it correctly, the wheel's going to, here, see the wheel weighs, right? The wheel weight comes over, right? Here, I'll do it again. The wheel naturally moves, right? Like I'm just kind of grabbing it and holding it a little bit. But other than that, I'm not really jerking the wheel around. I'm letting the steering wheel do most of the work. And it's going to feel like very frustrating at first. You're going to just be like not doing anything and crashing a lot and not looking cool at all. But you know what? That's all part of it. That's all part of learning how to drift. So here, we'll just drive normally. Brake, 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 brake. Turn in. And then gas. If you gas a lot, the back end comes out more. And you should start to feel a little bit how much you can and cannot do it. And then eventually, you're just going to get a lot of car control. And you're just going to be like, oh, look, I could drift. Super easy in this car, right? Super easy. And that wasn't like a great drift or anything. Yeah, it's all about balancing that throttle. You're right, Wolfie. Slide in and then use the motor. Oops, little too much. Trial mountain will keep you on the track. There's no like over sliding, so you learn how much you can throw it. Here we go. Let's go for a Drift Dojo lap. D-King RL9010. Back in the seat. Let's see what I can do, huh? Oh god, it's been a while. And remember, this car's 100% stock. Whoops, too much. Too much throttle. Oh, too much angle. Oh, at least I know what I'm doing. All right, this is coming up is one of the most difficult corners because you're going in so fast. We'll see how we do. This one is all about controlling your entry speed and being in control of the car when you go in. Oh, turn my head too much. Yay, we spun. Oh, use all that torque. Ah. Nope. We didn't load the car up enough. All right. Shall we go for another easy run? So let's go. Brake. Throw the car in, throttle over, power over, balance the car with the throttle. Nice and easy. First corner, first section's pretty fast. Pretty ballsy section if you want to go big, drifting. But ideally you see the tire marks, the track mark. Rule of thumb, that's where to go. Oh, it's way too early. Oh, get out of it. Oh, I totally couldn't hear that. That's something we have to fix. I always imagine Apex inwards. Hold on, let me process that. It's the outside of the corner rather than the inside when drifting. Ah, so you mean like you like to go out there, like wide and then in? Actually, drifting. Funny thing, just keep the racing line because that's where all the room is. If you're making it like, if you're trying to go all the way out here, all you've done is waste all that beautiful track to slide. Is that what you mean? I always try and go for the apex because even in like if in drifting competitions, they're just following the racing line actually. They want that apex as the racing line. So yeah, so if you're drifting and you think you have to go wide, and I've seen ah, okay. Well, here's the thing. Most people think to go wide, right? And like what you said is like is valid. It's very valid because people do that. Like because they think the car has to go super wide around the corner, like sideways, right? Um, but you're actually like on the racing line sideways, and that's kind of why you see when people start drifting, they drift like too wide and like straight through a corner. It's because they're not thinking of the apex. I like to think of the apex. So let's try and go for the apex. Ah, that was pretty gnarly. Yeah, so right there, right, we went straight racing line, and we were like right, our nose was like right where you would be gripping anyways, right? But you're just going sideways where you're gripping. So sometimes actually, like when you're offline grip and you can somehow drift in, like it's a useful tool to have. But you should always, when you're drifting, you should always think of the apex as the apex. Because that's where all the beautiful track is. If you're on the outside, you're just eliminating what you can use. So let's see. So this is an MR. Like I said, it's just really easy to just drive and naturally go out, right? Now, what about a different card? Wolfie, what do you want me to use? I'll use anything you want. Give me something, and I'll try and drift it. And you have a choice of everything. Another car that might be good to learn on is the Daily Ace Clio. It's race A right now. But this is also a good MR car that's very easy to control. Stay on the racing line, you should be good. Stronger. Okay, yeah, sure. What do you feel like? I really love the LFA. Just, yeah, slightly stronger than the NSX. M3? Clio's good, but Clio's like kind of same-ish horsepower. But that'll be really good to learn. It's like good to learn, you know. Like the lower horsepower is good to learn on. I think there's no need to give too much power, otherwise you just lose too much control. No, I can really choose anything because I have everything in this garage. All right, let's do a stock LFA. All right, let's do the M3 because I think the LFA is like a little bit crazier than the M3, right? Well, shoot, let's do this. We're a GT ballin'. I'm gonna buy a new car. M3, you say? I'll buy you an M3. M3 wise, I think if we're gonna learn, I think the E46 is probably a better learner for drifting because it's a natural. Yeah, let's do this. Color Wolfie, something that I don't have. You choose it, man. Ooh, that's nice. I like blue. Oh, that's pretty cool too. White's hard to see in smoke, so is that. It's kind of boring. Red might be a good contrast. The green. Gotcha, buddy. The green it is. Yeah, that's gonna look pretty sweet. All right. Let's buy it. Have you seen a VR showroom yet, Wolfie? Have you seen VR showroom yet? Yeah, the engine swap one's good, but we're going to be beginner friendly. I probably haven't told Mitchell much yet. I'm sorry, PlayStation Racer. Anyways, first thing we do is we buy those comfort softs. So Sport Hard is stock? Or comfort mediums. I always call them comfort softs for some reason. Comfort medium is what I like to use. And then, should we go back to the dojo? Let's go to dojo 2. Dojo 2, where we used to drift a lot, was this place called Deep Forest. Yep. Okay, afternoon. Let's go noontime so we get a lot of sun. And once again, we're going to show you the car, comfort mediums. We just bought it, so you know it's stock. We haven't even changed the tires or wheels or anything. Well, we changed the tires. That's a lie. We haven't changed the wheels, given this a body kit or anything yet. So, yeah, should we give it a run? Let's do it. So, I would consider Trial Mountain as a good beginner type of drift course. And I would say Deep Forest is more of an advanced course. I'm kind of scared of this course. I haven't done this course in a while. Oh, this wheel is a Fanatec DD1. With the what you see down there is V3 pedals, load cell. With the Fanatec brake elastomer mod thing. All right. Well, having text to chat is awesome. I could like hang out. It's so cool. All right, so we're not going to go too crazy into this corner, right? Because we're kind of learning how to drift, right? So we'll go in third. Downshift to second. Turn it in. And just floor it out. And don't be afraid to run wide. Same thing. We're just going to drive slow and try it. Ooh, this car's heavy. And notice the wheel. I'm just kind of catching the wheel. I'm not really steering. Just kind of just catching and shuffling it. I am recentering it. But other than that, I'm just letting the wheel rotate by itself. And letting the car go where it wants to. And just adding throttle whenever you want. You want to keep it out, and so that's why you see people just constantly on the floor, because they're just holding the car there. But yeah, it's not anything crazy. Drifting isn't like it's not any of that. It's basically just shuffling that wheel in your hand and letting the wheel do most of the work. I think that's where people they overthink drifting too much and think you have to do this, you have to do that, but in actuality, you're just letting the car roll around in your hands. So we'll go real slow here. And just let the wheel roll in your hand. Whoa! Ugh. Excuse me. But you can kind of see what's happening, right? I hope you can see what's happening. I wonder what happens if we do this. Oops, not that. Oh yeah, same thing. So you see how the wheels kind of just... I'm not doing anything crazy. Just kind of letting it... Just hold it, and then it'll do it. Oh, hold it. So this is doing most of the work for you when you're drifting. So let's what do you think, Wolfie? Should we do one lap? Should we do a Drift Dojo lap? All right, let's do it. Let's try a Drift Dojo lap. It's been a while. Drift Dojo hasn't been here in a while. Oh yeah, we haven't been here in quite some time. I think we nicked the front a little bit. Let the wheel do the work and just balance it out with the throttle. Sometimes you want to return it, so you keep that angle. This section's tough. You go wide here, but you want to go for the apex, apex. Apex, 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 apex. And that'll naturally take you outside. Racing line, racing line. Downshift, upshift. Uh-oh. Let the car do the work. That was all car. I'm just helping the wheel come back to center. That's all I'm doing. This one's tough because you're coming in really fast. So you got to make sure you slow down. It's a really slow. Slow corner. No handbrake. I forgot to mention, when you're starting, this thing is a no-go handle. Don't do it. It's tempting. It's really tempting. Don't do it. Creates bad habits. Drifting is about moving the car's body around and controlling that car sway. So this thing, don't use it. Not good. No bueno. I feel like a drink. I feel like some Red Bull. Let's also just, wow, that's a super long replay, huh? But let's watch it anyways. I can relax a little bit. All right, let's see. It's probably best if we're out here. And then we'll show you the inputs, of course. Arg. Yeah, nice handbrake is this Fanatec one's pretty good. It's really good for race starts. But honestly, other than that, it's just a fun thing to have. I recently got a really cheap handbrake for my PC rig, so I still have to get that mounted and everything. But let's see here. So we're going in nice and slow. And just for this car, we just power over it and let the car kind of do everything. But I hope you were able to see like the wheel like move by itself, right? Like when you're, yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. You're basically just catching that wheel moving by itself at particular points of while it's moving to keep the car like on balance. Yeah, this isn't a drift tutorial at all. This is more of me just showing off, I guess. I apologize. But this is how I learned. How I learned was driving these cars like this. Here, Deep Forest, Trial Mountain, Comfort Soft tires, and just driving like this. It's the best way you're going to learn how to drift. And the reason why I choose Trial Mountain is because those corners are actually banked. So it actually helps you stay in. And these tracks with walls make sure that you don't just overly throw the car and be uncontrolled, because drifting's actually being extremely controlled. That's great. I'm really happy that you could see the wheel movement because it's not really my hands. So I think we do the Drift Dojo lap after this one, right? This is the Drift Dojo lap, I think. Where'd the controller go when you need it? Oh, so this is practicing those donuts with the wheel, and that wheel movement that you see is not me, it's more of the game just doing it by itself. Well, let's spare you the trouble of donuts. There we go. My so-called Drift Dojo lap attempt. And I think stock cars are like the best way of learning, because then if you wanted like a little bit more power, you could like start tuning. Some of these cars are just great balanced stock. Like that little swingy transition that you saw, that was just the wheel kind of moving by itself. Just shuffling in my hands. And I think the direct drive wheels for sure, if you have the right wheel settings, it'll basically do it by itself. If you have the right settings. I've tried a bunch of different settings where the wheel's really hard and stiff and I couldn't do it. So I have my wheel settings tuned so that if I do slide, I am able to catch the car. Yeah, you really can't learn in the super powerful cars. Like it's super cool to see, right? Like seeing those super powerful cars, like, oh yeah. I mean, that's what you want to drive, but let's go to another kind of let's go four-wheel drive now, and let's see what four-wheel drive's like, because four-wheel drive is definitely a drifting crutch, but it's definitely drifting. So, but it's way easier because you just like can throw the car in and use the throttle and just floor it, and then the car just kind of holds it. Kind of fun. Yeah, no worries, man. I know what you mean. Let's see here. Four-wheel drive, good ones. Yeah, controller, honestly, I can't drift worth anything on a controller. So it's really, I guess, how I learned how to play. Another great car to do this in is actually a long wheelbase car, which would be something like this Crown Athlete. So you have the wheelbases. Oh shoot, camera's not on. Excuse me. Like the wheelbase is so wide compared to like a sports car that like the slide angle changes, right? This is a lot harder to control than this, right? So I also recommend doing this one. Should we just hop into the Crown Athlete? I think we can. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So once again, we'll just go and buy our tires. And I bought all these stock. Oh, looks like I already bought tires for this one. These are all just 100% stock. Another drift course that's really great, I would say Suzuka East in particular, because it's just a constant loop. You get to finish in a section, and then yeah, and the wheelbase is longer, so like the distance, like it's just a stable platform. A more stable platform, excuse me. So let's go to Suzuka East, because we're going to eliminate all that Suzuki-ness that we don't need. We just want the drifty parts. And we'll go daytime. And I guess I haven't really tried N1 tires in a long time. Maybe we should try that. Let's try it. Let's try the difference between comfort hard, comfort medium, and maybe comfort soft. All on this Crown Athlete. So we'll just take a couple laps on each tire and we'll see. And I'll give feedback on how it feels. Yeah, man, that spoon section's definitely, you know, the other part of Suzuka. All right, we're gonna try and give this a go in this Crown Athlete because it has an extra long wheelbase. And we'll try with hard tires, even though I say don't. I have a feeling I'm gonna find out why I say don't. We're probably just going to power slide everywhere without like any like need to shift body weight, and like it's just going to feel very like drifty and like super easy, and you're not learning anything. You're having fun, but you're not learning. So that's what I think. Let's see what happens. I was right. It's just like too easy. Yeah, it's like way unnatural. Oh, my Walmart tires. Oh my. Hey, Alto. Ha 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 ha. Well, let's see. Let's see what we can do on here. I'll try my hardest with comfort hards, and then we'll shift to my favorite tire. Oh, wait a second. Are we in the right camera? Do we have the right left-hand drive up? Yeah, we do. We're good. I said no handbrake. It's an advanced technique. Yo. It's too artificial. I don't like it. It's like it doesn't feel like a tire. Nice. I think group 4 on comfort mediums might drift. That's an interesting proposition. Okay. I really hate these tires, but we're going to try again. And this car definitely feels like it wants more power for drifting. Stock's pretty challenging. Naughty. See, it doesn't push forward enough. It just spins. Not going anywhere. It's just spinning. It's not pushing forward. All right. I'm done with these tires. So what I'm feeling right now is these tires are just spinning. Oh, it might be. You know what? Because we're finally interacting with chat, let's try it. And we'll try it on my favorite comfort tires instead of those stupid hard tires that just spin. They spin and they don't push you forward, so you don't go anywhere. Anyways. Ford Mustang GT Group 4, you say? Alto says Ford. Ford Mustang GT Group 4, right? What do you know? We got a bunch of 0 mileage ones. And we'll take this back to Suzuka because it's a race car. I'm pretty sure this will slide like crazy. Here, we'll buy softs too in case we want more grip because of the power. Okay, maybe sports hards because it is a race car. These are my tire choices for drifting, by the way, these 3, if you're going to be sliding around for fun. Oops. No, I don't want to go to the cafe. Where should we go? Where should we go? Another good drift course. All right. Well, honestly, you saw my garage. I haven't really driven this car yet. So let's give it a whirl. Should we? First, it was fun. This is kind of, this is way advanced right now, the way it's set up. Let's try drifting in Brazil. Oh, this is going to be pretty hard. All right, whatever. Hard as in cool. We'll see. We'll see how we do. Let's see here. First, let's go with these. And then we'll just take an exploratory. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, sir. I think we have something. As long as it doesn't snap back. Yeah, Alto. Pretty good, man. We'll see. Let's see. Whoa, that was close. Hey, Group 4 cars can drift, huh? It's nice because they're stiff. I don't feel any, like, body flex. This is going to be fun. Oh, come on, give it to me! Oh, off track. Keep it. Woo! Group 4 car, huh? More like a D1 car. Holy sh... Oh, lost it. It's okay, though. Let the wheel do the work. Oh, Alto, you weren't wrong about this car. Oh, no, 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 no. I hear talking. Yeah, that's true. They are close to street cars. They're like already fixed up street cars. Oh, that was way too much bonsai. Let the wheel do the work. See, let the wheel do the work. Let the wheel do the work. The wheel do the work. Grab it when you want to go the other way. Let the wheel do the work. I'm not doing anything. Oh, I'm so awesome. Look at that. So awesome. And then we'll hold it. Oh. Oh, 66 Ford. Yeah, that car's awesome too. Yep. All right, so let's just this is a fun corner. Ah. Let's do that corner again. This corner's oh, it's actually uphill. Yeah, see? That's why. The things you learn from driving a course reverse. Oh, see, it's actually extreme downhill. All right. So you'll see me grab the handbrake, but that's simply to try and extend that corner all the way. We're going to try and drift this all the way to that first corner and hopefully link it. Yep, this car's the reason why I'm trying this is because I feel like Alto this car feels pretty darn special. It could do I think it could do it. Yep. Oh, too wide. No way. Yeah. Cars stock are pretty awesome, man. The problem with building and tuning cars in Gran Turismo is once you fully build and tune them, they all kind of feel the same, don't they? Among like mild characteristic changes, but no, that's plenty all you need to do because like that suspension's already really fun. Oh, this is downhill too. Oh, Interlagos is tough. When you're driving forwards, doesn't it not look downhill? Doesn't it look flat? All right. Hopefully we have enough speed this time. It's and hopefully I could stay on the right line. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, so sloppy. Anyways. Oh. So much for drift tutorial. This hasn't been any kind of drift tutorial other than like, oh, you just gotta floor it and let the wheel do the work. I'm sorry. I'm a really bad teacher at this kind of thing. CH, welcome. Should we? Let's watch that. Oh, where's the controller? Sorry. Video switch. Sorry. Let's just watch kind of the first lap. I think it was the first one where I almost got it right. I don't even know. Anyways, this was Alto's choice, Group 4 Mustang to try and drift. Like I said, well, you need our comfort mediums. And like, if you just drive on comfort mediums, then you're going to learn how to drift. Almost made it. Almost doesn't count. Yep, you could be really wide on these racetracks. Doesn't hurt you. Oh, that's a little aggressive. So what have we learned? We've learned comfort mediums. We've learned let the wheel do most of the moving, you're just catching it. And is that it? Yeah, that was his like tuning company, wasn't it? Or like he was sponsored by for sure. Okay, the problem with drifting is it's fun, but it's hard to enjoy alone. Let's see, what should we do now? Oh, I was going to say four-wheel drive car, right? This is for those that want to try in four-wheel drive. So far, we did mid-engine rear-wheel drive. This is our FR. We did that Athlete, which wasn't that great. And then we did the Ford, which was good. I like the Ford Alto. So four-wheel drive. Since Alto, I'm guessing you're like a Ford fan, is that right? Just from the car choices, I think Alto's a major Ford fan. Please confirm. But for drifting four-wheel drive, I'd like, unless you're crazy. I don't think I'm that crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop And shoot, do I have a stock one? I see. Well, since we have a Ford fan in the house, GTR? All right, let's try GTR then, because it is the fan favorite. Okay, Nissan. Nismo, no, Nissan. What year? Should we do the Nismo or the regular 17? Or the 17 Nis... Oh, the 32 and 33 are fun. The 34 is fun. The 35, not so fun. Yeah, let's do... All right, you know what? We're GT rich. Profanity. Okay, here we go. GTR, you say? By the way, wow, those are quite some cars, dude. Yep, now I know why you're a Ford fan. You just were born into it, sir. GTR for drifting. Safety car? Because it looks cool? Or should we buy just a regular Nismo? Safety car because it looks cool? Or just a Nismo? Yeah, that's a pretty cool collection of cars, for sure. Oh yeah, I was born into a Toyota Lexus family. Well, actually, it started BMW, and then it went Mazda, and then it went Lexus, and then it hasn't left since. Alrighty. Nice. It's classic cars. Big motors, though. What do you guys think? Safety car drift? Or regular Nismo drift? Or GTR drift? Or R34 drift? R34 is going to be fun. Looks like I only have one more color left. So we're going to buy another green one. All right, let's go drift the skyline. And I think we should just take it back to the dojo, which is Trial Mountain. Actually, no, we shouldn't. We should go explore other beginner drift tracks. That's what we should do. You can explore Trial Mountain by yourself. And we're just going to go with our favorite tires, comfort mediums. Nice, Cosworth. Let's see. What other track is great for drifting? You know what, surprisingly? Yeah, Cosworth motors are awesome for sure. Not Suzuka. I think Autopolis has a great section for this car, though. Tsukuba. Tsukuba's a little tight for this car. Well, at least that's how I see the course. And we're going to try it in the R34 GTR because that's what Alto and GT Wolfie want to see, right? Nice. So it's like drivable, dude. So they're the best cars. The drivable cars are the best cars. It's not all about horsepower. It's about how you use that horsepower, right? And those motors, like, power curve is fantastic. So I can imagine. I have no idea. Alrighty. Completely stock. Yes. Street Plus. I like the OEM Plus concept a lot. Low 11s is moving, dude. All right. Let's see. Nope. We're good. Headsets on. Oh yeah, so is reliable. Welcome everyone to Southern Japan. This is Autopolis. And this course, I really like the last section, similar to kind of Fuji-ish, where it's like a lot of linkable corners. Yeah. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Cool. Yeah, 11s is really amazing. So immediate thought from that first corner. This car, as I thought, the front end grips to turn the car. So if we want to drift this car, we have to get it past that level of adhesion. So you turn in. See that front just holds. That front's just holding, see? It's not wanting to do anything. Front's just holding. So in order to get this thing to slide, I think we have to be pretty violent, guys. Let's try it without it first. Yeah, it doesn't want to. it just wants to straighten out. This car does not want to do it. Ah, right. So this is where tuning comes in handy, right? Is cars like this. Yeah, that's not enough for, because like watch, it'll just well, what is it doing? It's just holding understeer, right? It's not letting me snap over. Unless oh, I gotta drive you like I hate you. I hate you, GTR. I hate you so much. Why don't you just slide? Just drift. Okay, yeah, you don't want to drift. Okay, I'm sorry. It's not your thing, huh? Differential tuning, huh? Yeah, I think so too. So, stock, no bueno. And so we're trying to find right now. We're trying to find bueno four-wheel drive stock cars. Ooh, a thought crossed my mind. It starts with a Y and ends in an RS. No, I'm going to help PlayStation Racer out, and we're going to try the Subaru. Because that's what his group is telling him to use. Yeah. I think we should use... I should have a usable 22B somewhere. Yeah, one of these. This should be totally stock. Yeah, I think so too. Should we get a controller for this just for the heck of it, just to be... Oh, why did I buy the wrong tires? All right, let's... I think that's all we need. Let's get a breaker controller too. And the rest of the stuff we don't... Actually, anti-lag might be fun. That's for later. Okay, we got the torque controller just in case. Yeah? Alright, let's get the anti-lag. Alright, I'll get an LSD too. You're absolutely right. You're 100% right. I wanted to get away with not having to do too much to these things. But I guess it's inevitable. Concept was to try to go stock first. We'll make it easy for ourselves. Yeah. We'll buy it, but we won't equip it. So it'll just be sitting there. That's how GT rich we are. We could just buy parts and let it sit in the car without having installing it. All right, so let's go in here really quickly, and everything's normal. Anti-lag's there, yes. Brake controllers there, yes. Okay. Let's do this. What's normal look like? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to just keep it in there, and we're going to use the vectoring control. Oops. And we're going to go, I think for this car, 70-30 might be just right. Sure. And we'll try 70-30 first. And we're on comfort softs. And we got to go back to a very beginnerish. You know what? We're going back to Trial Mountain because that's kind of where it all started. That's where Drift Dojo really got started, is sessions at Trial Mountain. Oh, no, we don't want to go there. We want to go. We're not that sociable. All right, guys, we are at Trial Mountain in the 22B with comfort mediums. The only thing we've done is what? The torque vectoring control. That's right. And we have it set at 70-30, 70 to the rear, 30 to the front. I think we still have everyone here. Alto GT still here, and then I don't know if CH is still here. If you guys are, thank you. Awesome. You can chat. It is kind of hard to hear. I have to adjust volume somehow. Or I'll just have to reduce my game volume somehow. Anyways, we'll figure that out later. I'm gonna load us up something that I think is pretty cool. And I did this in my test yesterday. In a stock car. Okay, cool. We're in the Subaru. Whoa. Oh, yeah. This car just... Oh! Hold on. This car slides so much, my VR slid out of the car. Uno momento, por favor. All right. Let's try that again. This car slides so well, I virtually slid out of the car. That was crazy. All right, let's try again. So we're not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to drive the car normally and turn it in and gas. And by doing that, the front tires are going to grab, and the car's just naturally going to come around. And then all you got to do is counter steer. Well, I mean, when I mean counter steer, you just kind of let the wheel counter steer, but you want to catch it before it gets to like a full counter steer. If that makes any sense. I can see why they said this car. Oh, what is that? Oh, 70-30 is not the way. I want more. I want more. I want more. No, 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 no. 2080? Wolfie, what do you think? 2080? Also, what do you think? 2080? Yeah, 2080 is way better. Oh, too much. Okay. This is probably a good car to learn, like, the counter steer aspect. Let's chase that 86. Let's get him. Oh yeah, 2080's way better. Oh, we went through our ghost. Yeah, this car is very... Oh, this will teach you car control. Except for things like that. Okay, so the reason why I used the handbrake there is I felt the drift was stalling. So by pulling the handbrake, the rear end keeps sliding, and then you can kind of stretch that drift out a little bit more. At 86 is fast, huh? That's 100% stock on comfort softs, or comfort mediums. Oh, that was close. And if you lift off, don't lift. Four-wheel drive, you can't lift. You gotta stay on it. The car will sort itself out. The car will sort itself out. You just gotta watch the steering, right? I'm not doing too much. I'm letting the wheel do most of it. That was cheating. I'm sorry. That was a super advanced technique. I'm sorry. All right, let's go one more lap. Same thing. We're just gonna try and follow. There he is. Nope. Chase. See, just driving it. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry. That was just like no control whatsoever. So just slowly turn in hard and gas and just catch the car. Whee! Hey, Mitchell. Yes. Unfortunately, there's not much detail. Unfortunately, it's just ended up me just like driving around. But I think the concepts are there. One is the tires. Two is let the wheel do most of the work, and you're just catching the wheel. And hopefully you'll be able to dissect that from what I've been doing. I've just kind of been hanging out with Alto and Wolfie tonight, because we got text-to-speech working, kind of. I can almost hear you guys, 100%. But yeah, I don't even know what time it is. We've just been having so much fun. All right, so that's four-wheel drive Subaru with a little 2. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the channel. Should we save that? Yeah, we should. We should save that best lap so we could chase something later. Suggestions. Oh, I'm a distraction. But hopefully you learn something from this later. And see, I have my headset on and I can still interact with you guys. So today's point made in your stream made me really think. And I was like, all right, I just have to do it. Yes, car suggestions. Up for anything. We're in our GT Rich account. Oh, great. Yeah, it's me kind of babbling, but I hope like a couple points like go through that might help you, because I think the key thing is the wheel movement and letting the wheel do more of the driving than trying to drive the wheel. Anyways, I have some examples. Yeah. Supra? What year, Wolfie? Okay, Mark 5 Supra. 19 or 20? 19 or 20? I think I have a bunch of 19s that are just... Yeah, I got a bunch of 19s. Here, we'll go in a red one. Is that one tuned? Yeah, that one's tuned a little bit. Okay. This one should be stock. Yeah, I think they're pretty similar. Actually, let's take a look at the power curve, though. That might be different. 335, low end. And take a look at... Where'd they go, Toyota? See ya. Thank you very much. We'll catch you later for sure. Ah, darn it. This one's tuned. That one looks badass, though, doesn't it? All right. If we want a Supra, let's do it in a way so everyone knows that this is 100% stock. All right, we're going Supra. Mark 5 Supra is the choice. So we'll go with the newest one, A. Where is it? There it is. All right. What color? First one to blurt it out gets the color chosen. Particularly if it's not owned. So it's either yellow, white, gray, or black. All right. Yeah. Blue. Black. Got it. Black it is. And let's go to the thing that we do, which is buy the tires. Black. Think of a course. Oops. We're in totally wrong shop. I'm sorry. Wrong store, sir. All right. Comfort mediums. Any blacker? Did I read that right? I did read that right. Got any blacker? I guess we could. I guess we could. Let's. Oh, totally clueless. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me try. I'm trying to think of another place that's really good to slide around. That's not like overly crazy. Because I would choose this right away. Where should we go, Michael? Okay, you're playing a song, I guess. Tsukuba? Ah, nice. Fuji. It's a Toyota. Let's pretend like we're a test driver. And do we ignore the track? No, we do not ignore the track. Okay. So we are going to try this in the Supra 20. Once again, totally stock except for comfort medium tires. Let's see how it does. Yeah, no, I don't think we had that one. Okay, so this car has plenty of torque. Plenty of torque. Oh, too much torque. Yeah, I had no idea what that was in reference to, so I was just like, okay. Okay, the gearing on this is pretty short. But the torque starts from way down low, right? Yeah, plenty of torque. Okay. Think I got it. No worries, Wolfie. I'm just glad I'm able to hear this now and, like, you know, be able to talk to you guys while I play. I gotta improve it a little bit. Obviously, it's the first night. Okay. This car's gearing is really short. I don't think we can go under third. It's a problem with these newer cars and these DCT 8 gear speeds. It's too many, the ratios are too crazy. Oh, fourth is nice. Oh, fourth is really nice. So I'm just rotating the wheel to prevent it from spinning, basically. So that's what people mean by catch the car, right? They say catch the car. You're like, how am I supposed to catch the car? Like, so let's go. We want to go into this one slow. In third, stay one gear higher. All right. We definitely weren't going fast enough. Should we try that again? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Gran Turismo. But we'll try that again. Oh, you know what? Guys, I'm going to do the D1 course, which is that corner up there in reverse. Nice. All right, you ready, guys? Ready for this D1 section? This is an official drift section. This is. I used to do this when we in Gran Turismo 4 too. I love that section. I hate this section. Whee! That section right there was the D1 section of Fuji. Anyways, back to forwards. So let the wheel do most of the work. Catch it before it like winds up all the way. And you should be able to feel the weight in the wheel. All right, should we do this whole last section? Let's try and do this whole last section. Yeah, okay, let's watch the replay for sure. And I guess I have a good idea of when to shift. Oh, so there's that outside line, Wolfie. Oh, this car's pretty sweet in the higher gears. Oh yeah, we're going to get it all. We want it all sideways. No, we couldn't finish it. That was almost good. Should we go backwards? I think you could learn the course a lot if you just go. Let's try backwards. And this is the thing about drifting. Drifting is just driving and having fun. Doesn't matter which way you're going. Because now it's a downhill. Now it's a downhill. Oops. That's too sharp. Yeah, we're never going to make that. Oh, didn't catch the wheel in time. This section's just so great, you know, this uphill. Want fourth. Brake. Get around. Torque, torque, torque. Fourth. Super wide here. Yay! Bonsai! Wow, what do you guys think? That's it's 20 Supra. Should we watch the replay? I think we should watch the replay. Maybe we should do one more bonsai first corner one. Bonsai corner one. We'll do. I wonder what should we do. A super faint. Oh! Oh, it's driving too crazy. Don't ever do that. That's no control. All right. Let's oh, I think it's good for replay. All right. Oh no. Video switch. Okay, there we go. Fan cam? I think it's fan cam. You guys want to see the car details too? Wow, 6-minute lap is so slow. What should we do? No, you can't see anything in the back cam. So I think anything on comfort softs is driftable. Or not comfort softs, comfort mediums. Why do I always say comfort softs? Grab the mouse. Ah. Let's see how this looks. It felt pretty good. The gears felt a little short. I have a feeling cars like, the Ferrari F40 with super long gears and like torque. Cars like that are awesome drifting. The LFA has a lot of overaction there. You don't have to throw it that hard. Oh, that fan cam of the D1 section might be perfect. Ooh, yeah, that has a lot of torque. That you could get the tires loose any time in that car. So the problem with high power cars is like sometimes it's too easy. Does that make sense? Like these lower power cars, you really have to work your body movement in order to get it sliding. So I like these stock normal cars. So you really get the feeling that the car is actually a car instead of artificial grip. Nice. All right, let's see that D1 section. I think I did it okay. It's been a couple years. Oh, that's not good. That's a little wide. Oh, no smoke. I guess that's the problem with comfort mediums. It's the smoke. I'm guessing that's why people want to use comfort softs. Should we try comfort softs? Well, today's all about trying stuff. But let's, I think I nailed this last section, so let's watch this. I feel like we're throwing the car hard enough for comfort softs right now. Yeah, let's see the difference. I know we didn't like the comfort hards because it just spun and didn't really push the car forward. This pushes the car forward nicely, but I am seeing that, at initiation, the smoke is kind of difficult to get up unless you're like crazy angled. So let's see what happens. Ooh, who's this driver? Looks pretty smooth. Oh, that didn't look smooth. All right. All right, so that was comfort mediums, right? Switch it over to comfort softs. Let's see what the difference is. Oh, oh, oh my gosh. Ah, is there no, do you not have a race shop? Oh, you do. Okay, we're gonna go with Comfort Softs now. That seems to be the choice of the others in the lobby that I currently play in. So let's see what difference that makes. Maybe things have changed and maybe I'm just in the mindset of something that's too old and things have evolved and I just don't know how good they evolved. So we'll try Comfort Softs. All right, buddy, let's give this Comfort Soft some run. It's just been kind of us hanging. I see. Ah, it's way easier. Oh, they're talking sense, hey? Was my comfort medium advice outdated? No, am I old? No. Don't let it be true. Can't be that old. Okay. These young guys are onto something. Comfort softs feel pretty good. No joke. But they are a little grippy. See, it does kind of catch a little bit. Ah, see, that's where mediums kind of continued. I see. This is probably good for four-wheel drive. Yeah, it's too grippy. What do you guys think? I think it kind of stops mid-corner. Like, kind of grips mid-corner. That would make drifting hard. So the initiation and the slide and the catching is easy, but the continuation on these tires are hard. I don't know what that is. That's not drifting. Yeah. It seems to have like more control initially, and then you just really have to like jam on it to continue. Sure, this is a DD1. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Wolfie. That's like the difference. Like the entry and the initial catch and gas is really good, but then the tires grip too much and stop the drift. Like like that long corner, right? We nailed it on comfort mediums just being on the gas. I was still on the gas there and it just kind of gave up. So it creates a choppy sensation, which is why I say comfort medium is better. So this portion of it is easier. That initial slide and catch, this initial throw in, slide and catch, way easier on this tire. However, it's that slide and slide portion that kind of lacks. Like you do it for a little bit and then it grips. So let's go backwards and see what it's like. Okay, let's try it. We're going to do a cheat setup. We're going to do a cheat setup. We're going to purposefully buy cheaper rear tires because we wear them out at the track. This is what happens when you track day on a budget. Couldn't afford the nice ones. Had to buy some cheaper ones for the back. Whoa! That grip differential's crazy. Okay, Wolfie, this might be more difficult than we first imagined. The balance is going to be interesting. Okay. It's gripping too hard on front. I don't want to feint it because I know it's just going to get really heavy. No, oh, we could go around the cone. Oh. I mean, if you're doing your setup this way, I can see why. Maybe this was your problem all along, just the unbalance of tires. Oh my goodness, that front end is just so... Sure, the rear comes out, but there's no control, bro. There's no control. That front end's too crazy. Nope. Oh, I hit the shoulder cam. I gotta... Alright. Okay, so this was a failed experiment. Hold on. It's because I have advanced tracking off now, because I want to give you guys a full screen experience. My tracking goes haywire every once in a while. That's a good way to reduce your PP. I totally understand the train of thought. Yeah, no, that's what we're here for, to try these things. Let's just go on the tires that I recommend. Excuse me. Again, just to see if I was right. Driving back to back like helps. Yeah, the front end's way more gentler. Whoops. Woo. Wow, you guys are seeing the VR in its failure state, but it gets too crazy. So that's my apartment. Yeah, imagine having to do that, like, reset in the middle of a race. It's happened like once. Okay, back on comfort mediums. First, just from that corner, Wolfie, like the front end is way gentler. It's not as super crazy grip. And it slides nice and evenly now. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. You throw the car. Well, you don't really throw the car. You turn the car in, right? And you gas, and you get an oversteer, and you catch that oversteer, and you just throttle it out. I don't know how else to explain that. This is the right tire. Look at that. Oh, see, we couldn't do that on softs. No way. We couldn't do it on hards because it didn't push us forward. Oh. Ooh, inverted would be fun. I don't know how I'd feel about inverted though. I've always looked. I feel like you need an extremely stiff rig for inverted pedals. And we should have been in third there. This car's short geared. Yeah, but I think these are the right tires. Oh, that's not the right gearing. Oh, it's just the wrong driver. Oh, we just blew our transmission. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think we've nailed down something tonight. I think comfort mediums are the right tire to be drifting on, just based on the grip level that it provides. So far, with everything on comfort mediums, we've been able to drift. I can see why four-wheel drive, you'd want comfort softs. Yes, a lot of them are floor mounted. F1's floor mounted. Oh no, for sure. I mean, honestly, sim racing gear nowadays, it doesn't matter what you buy. It's going to be really good. And I say that coming from like years of buying sim equipment. I think yeah, you guys got a lot of great choices nowadays. All right. Let's see here. Well, that's the Fanatec ones, right? You guys hanging out with me right now, we're going to open one roulette ticket right now. Because you guys deserve it. All right, remember the deal with roulette. Oh, jeez Louise. Let me get my VR off. Although I am loving being able to talk to you guys with my headset on. I think that was one of the first ones, right? The CSL Elite was one of the first direct drive. Or was that still Belt? That might be Belt. Yeah, that's the Belt driven one. That's a good deal, man. Yeah, Belt driven CSL Elite. Okay, ready for a 3-star? Do you guys see it? Here we go. Civic. We got little cash. That's all right. Okay, let's see here. So we did what? Let's see what we've done so far. We started with the NSX Type R. We then went to the M3. We did the Crown, which failed. I think we want more power in the Crown, so we gotta. This is a mop. Oh, that's a great deal, Alto. Oh, I see. Yeah, dude. Anything that you can get at that price is well worth it for sure. But Alto's car choice. Oh, I bet. I'd be over the moon getting it for a great deal too. And then your choice of car today, surprisingly, one of the best drift cars I've driven today was a Group 4 Mustang. So thank you for the suggestion, sir. We did the R34, but that front end kind of grips too much. We did the Impreza, which does come around quite a bit, and you can just floor it out. I think this is a good drift car. Then we hopped into the 20 Supra, which is what we just did. And I would say it's extremely short geared and pretty difficult. Should we go in one of the classics? I think we should go in a classic. One of the classics and easy to, well, fun for me to drive cars. Let's go straight to the classy. Yeah, I mean it slid pretty nicely. That was a pretty sweet slide. Let's see by year. And then we actually want to go back into time. Can you imagine this LFA was built in 2010? This blows my mind. Why can't they make something like that now? I mean, I would love it. I think this is stock. We want a stock one. Racing mediums. Normal. Okay, perfect. And if we want to practice what we preach, we go on to N2 tires, right? And I'm sorry, N2 tires would be now comfort medium tires. They used to be called N2s back in Gran Turismo 4. Yeah, it was a surprising drift car for sure. I know. This car was definitely yeah, this is one of those special cars. When it first came out and it was like $300,000 when it first came out, like $350,000 when it first came out. I already knew at that time that this car was worth way more than $350,000 at the time. And sure enough, it's now $1 million car. And it's only been what, 14 years, and now it's $1 million car. Missed out on a crazy investment. That's extremely risky and probably not an investment at all. um Here, let's get crazy, guys. Let's get crazy. Is there no nighttime? Yes. Yes, they drove it here at Nürburgring for the Nur 24. Well, you're going to have to make that yourself, Alto. Welcome to Nur 24. And the reason we're on the 24-hour course is because we can do nighttime. And we're going to make sure we bought our comfort mediums, which has been the and so we're going to use this. Hold on, let me grab some drink. I've been talking straight today because we've had some chat interaction. And it's good that we're testing tonight because the TTS is not race ready yet. I have to do some more tweaks. Ah, nice. Yeah, the classic Mustang has so much aftermarket support. It's pretty cool. Alrighty, you guys ready to drift Nürburgring? That doesn't help if you forgot the company, dude. All right, Wolfie gave me an okay for Nur. Yeah, stock LFA. We're probably going to be in third gear a lot. Third gear is the money gear, I think, for this car, and fourth gear for the faster corners. We'll see how much we drift. I don't know if we can drift the whole course, but I do like my Nürburgring. Okay, ready? Let's have some fun. Oh, what a car. It's not as easy as I thought. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a handful. These higher horsepower cars are way more difficult. Yosh. Uh-oh, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Let's try that all over again. I don't know if this is a good idea. Oh, I don't know if this is a good idea. We just ruined $1 million car, guys. In 4 corners. That's not going to look good on the replay. I'm rethinking my life decisions right now. Oh. You just have to trust yourself, is that all? Nope, nope, that's not all. That's not all. That's definitely not all. Okay. Remember, we're doing this for fun, not for speed. That's horrible drifting. That's just power sliding. That's not drifting at all. I'm sorry. It's not happening. I need a lower horsepower car. Think, 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 think. Think, 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 think. This car will be good somewhere else, but not Nur. Yeah, Nur's hard to drift. What would you choose for Nürburgring? What would you choose for Nürburgring? Hey, Alto, thank you so much for stopping by and talking with us and suggesting the Mustang tonight. I appreciate it, man. I got to try something different. I don't know why I got in this car. It's probably because I think it's going to be okay. Yes, Alto. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Alto, thank you again for stopping by. We'll see you again next time. All right, should we try again? I don't know if this is a good idea. I think I'm taking too much. Trying to do too much here. I think we're doing too much here. Let's try. Okay, I think the good thing about this car is the gearing should be better. On top of that, it's in F40. Yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, but it's less tricky than the LFA. Whoa, way too much. There's a lot of this when you're drifting. I guess that's why we always in Trial Mountain. Oh, too much inside. Okay. Oh, too much outside. Okay. I'm not even driving the racing line, am I? I'm not even practicing what I preach, am I? Let's change that. No, first corner was better. Oh, outside edge. Oh, this is hard. Whoops. I want to apologize to everyone who thought they were going to learn how to drift. Oh, see that? Did you guys see that? I didn't do anything. That was all wheel. Oh, I love Nürburgring. 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 Oh, you're a lovely track. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Let's take it slow here. Oh, we didn't. Oh, we made it. Oh, we're not going to make it. Ah. Avoid the curbs here. Look at the sky. How beautiful is that? All right, we're not going to take this crazy because we want to make sure we hit this corner here. Oh, I unwound it too early. That one was on me. Okay. I guess the best thing here is to just take it section by section. These corners are straights. They're not corners. Oh, too far outside. Ah, grass. Rally spec. Oh, stay off the curb. Hello, Marshall. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Wolfie. Hey, no problem, Wolfie. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out, dude. Dude, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. And you were like helping me test my TTS, so I appreciate it. So yes, thank you so much for hanging out. I should probably get off of NER. Absolutely, Wolfie. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you, man. All right. We'll do this for Wolfie. We're going to finish this lap for Wolfie.ちょっと、危ない危ない危ない。ドリフトで。まあ今日は、やべ。Tonight was all about just sliding and having fun and learning. And I hope I taught something today. It feels like I'm just driving around all crazy and not doing anything. Not driving fast, I'm not driving well. I'm driving sideways. Oh, sometimes not well, sometimes okay. Whoops. Or F40. All right. No. All right. Oh, we said we finished it for Wolfie. So we'll drive it better. Let's not try and drift, let's try and drive, and we should naturally drift. Nope. Yeah, maybe not. Well, this is going to be a garbled mess driving-wise, I think. Enjoy NER on some extremely sketchy tires. Letting the wheel do the work, just catching the wheel from over-rotating. Just making sure we catch the wheel from over-rotating. That's what I mean by catch the wheel. Oh, no, we're going to hit the wall. And power oversteer like that, you'll feel the wheel definitely wind up, right? Try grabbing it before it winds out all the way and see what the car does. And no, understeer. Because everyone can catch it when they power over like that, right? So it's a matter of not letting the wheel go all the way to that end point. Oh gosh, curbs. And then I guess a lot of it is struggling to get the wheel, fighting to get the wheel straight. But a lot of this transition is just the wheel doing it by itself. Did you see that? Oh, I held it straight there, trying to zero counter. You'll see how the wheels kind of just catch it. Not doing anything crazy. The wheel winds and you just catch the wheel before it. See, this is how far that wheel would have gone if we just didn't catch it. But we caught it like right here. Right? That's what we mean by catching the car. So let's try that. And you could do that on any type of corner. You don't have to be going all crazy. Whoops, not happening. Oh, I touched the camera. Whew. Oh, there's the castle glowing in the distance on the top left there. No, too much. Too greedy. Places like Nürburgring, you have to be super precise. This is not a drifting corner. We're gonna drift it anyways. Ah, see, I told you. That is okay. That's part of it. It's part of learning. All right. I think we should go back to the dojo. It's probably easier to see there. Actually, these high power cars are nice, but we're supposed to teach you how to drift instead of what drifting looks like. I apologize. So what I found out was actually, so it was mostly viewers' requests tonight. 15 on comfort mediums at Trial Mountain. And you just want to try drifting one corner after another without worrying about how to connect them. So let's try this again. So let's try. I'll try and do this systematically. Brake, turn right, turn left. What that right left is doing is that's weighting the car, because if you just turn right, you're going to understeer. So we're actually giving a slight shift to the opposite side of the corner before we turn. Oh, this is so much better. It's not as crazy. But you have to keep momentum up in these cars. This is probably a third gear. And that's all we're worried about. We're just worried about doing stuff like that. That's all we're worried about. We're just worried about that. Just try that. This one at the entrance, turn in. Don't worry about linking any of these. Come in slow even, and just turn and catch and slide. It's boring. I get it. Driving like this is extremely boring. Like, why, right? But what you're doing is you're learning how to catch that car. You're not letting the wheel unwind. Well, you are almost, but you're catching it and you're kind of rocking it back a little bit. So you feel weight on the wheel the entire time. And this is why I say these slower cars are better. Because you don't have to be exact. But you do need a lot of power, right? And these slower cars, in order to drift, it teaches you how to stay on the power. So we're not even going to go crazy. Gear we want to drift in. We're just going to turn in and power over. And try and catch it and try and continue and just drive straight. That's all we're worried about. Same thing. Let's turn and power over, catch it, and drive straight. Turn and catch it, power over, catch it. Oh, let it slide a little bit, catch it, accelerate. Super easy. This corner too, we're just going to turn in and power over. Turn in, oh, power over. Oh, we didn't do it right. Oh, we didn't do it right. Okay, so we didn't shift enough weight to the front. She just understeered out. That's why sometimes you need to turn the opposite way before you turn in, so that you make sure that the weight gets shifted forward. Okay, let's do one more lap of this training, and then I'll go ahead and do Drift Dojo Bonsai lap. Say. So let's come over here again. Second, right, left, accelerate, accelerate, catch. That's it. Left, right, accelerate, catch. And then let's continue the same thing all the way up the course. This is how I should have started the video. I'll probably put a chapter mark here, if I remember. Turn in, gas, catch it, and stay straight. Yep. And then if you feel like it, you can try and continue it, but we're just worried about catching it one way first. Come to the outside here. Yeah, it is hard to see. It is kind of hard to see without my things, huh? Um, I wonder how we can do that. It's hard because in VR you don't see any of those indicators. You're right. But you do have my pedal cam. I guess that's the only way you're going to know. Let me see. Should I move the pedal cam? Interesting point, Mitch. Okay, let's continue this exercise, and then we'll do that bonsai lap, and then we'll discuss. That's a great idea. Okay, so we're going to come over here. Turn and catch. Turn, catch. So try in third gear. Right, and then left, and then try and catch it. Sometimes you gotta let it go. Usually you want to stay on power a little bit because you want to keep the power on. Okay, let's get to the end of the straight. Thank you. I hope so. I mean, I see the struggles and I see the mistakes and I see the advice and I tell myself that's just really confusing. So it's better if we get into like drills like this. So just something simple like that. Even if you stall out like that. The purpose is to understand how that car feels. So really turn it in and then I think eventually you'll also learn when you're catching the car what the throttle application does. So then it becomes almost instinctive. Yeah, I think I hear some of the advice that's given to you and it's like jumping from like it's like trying to learn how to run without learning how to crawl. And that's like impossible. So hopefully this will teach us how to crawl. And that was the whole purpose of today is to get crawling steps happening. Okay, so I feel pretty good. Like you have a good idea of what the drills are like. Um, now I just want to go for it and see what we can do. Um, I'm going to try and drift fast and big. Just always not a good idea. But we got to choose where we go big and fast. So corners like this first corner, this isn't where we want to go big and fast. We want to stay under control here. And these cars, these lower horsepower cars are great because you can get away with just staying on the floor. All right. Big, fast, and smooth. Let's try and link as many of these as we can. Remember, drive to hit apexes. Oh, I forgot to downshift. At least it's not a real car. Okay. Maybe we'll try a fast big lap from the get-go so we could get a good replay. But we'll still try and go big. So letting the wheel do all the work, and I'm just kind of catching it and moving it back to center. Oh, this car is great because it's so not crazy. Beginner friendly. That sign is your breaking point. Great part about this corner is it's banked, so it's always going to keep you inside. I think it was third. I think. Let's go back and try it again. I think if we try it in reverse, it should be the same. Ugh, this car has a tough time going up that hill. Yeah, I think it was third. Third 30, it gives you a lot of torque. Yeah, it was third. Definitely third gear. Yep, third. So, downshift, third, turn. Did I get that correct in the right steps? I think so. Downshift, turn. And I was just on the floor the entire time. Yeah, no problem, Mitch. See, the wheel's doing most of the work. I'm just grabbing and pulling it back. Let it do most of the work, just stopping it, letting it go all the way, letting it roll out. See, that one I did nothing. I just controlled how fast the wheel was winding and unwinding. All right, cool. Yeah. Yup. I agree. It's I made this really choppy. I apologize. It's not very organized. I do replay laps. Let me try and get a good replay lap. Oh, Mitch, you don't have to thank me at all, man. Like I enjoy your passion, you know, like I see your stream and I enjoyed the passion that I see in Gran Turismo, like the passion you have for it. And it's pure, and I love that. So anything I can do to help you out to get better in this game, I am more than happy to help because I feel like I play this game way too much. And it's like I played it way too much. I'm not necessarily Gran Turismo 7, but like the general basis in these car control is why I missed. You're right, it's hard to drive and talk at the same time. Whoops. Thank God I have that stick. So I really think something like this low horsepower, front engine rear wheel drive is the best way to start. Then move to four wheel drive because like then you'll feel the difference. Oh man, it's like trying to do this at the same time. I hope I'm being a good work distraction, because you are to me. Oh, I missed that last part. It was too much squealing. Oh, where are we? Okay. Thanks, bitch. I'm going to, probably going to end pretty soon. Because it's been, what time is it? Good lord. I have no idea what time it is. Yeah, we've been at this for a while now. Gosh, so much for my smooth replay. All right, let's try that again. Oh, I'm getting tired. My focus levels are gone. You know what, folks? I am way low in this car for some reason. All right. All right, Ronan, RL, you could do this. One lap of drifting. It's not that hard. Let's do it. All right, you're free. Enjoy yourself. Groove, man. Let's do it. Not too aggressive, but pretty. Drift pretty. Forgot to downshift. That's a problem. Well, it's just practice. It's not the best, but we are drifting, I guess. Let the wheel do the work. Let the wheel do the work and catch it and bring it back and accelerate. And a lot of it's feeling. I don't know how to explain that to you guys. It's like the feeling of the weight in the wheel changes a little bit. And that's how you can identify how much or how far you can go. It's really hard to articulate. Like, I'm hoping you can see it in the movement of the steering wheel. Like, I'm trying not to be all crazy-handed. Oh, jab a brake there, because I felt that the rear end was going too light. Oh, we're feeling good. Let's go for another one. This one will be better. This one will be smoother. And remember, this is 100% stock, no tuning. So if we wanted to make this car better, we could. The question is, how do you do that? We'll get into that in another video. Oh, this is the one. That was awesome feeling. Oh, that wasn't awesome feeling. Oh. All right, this wasn't the one. I don't think we're going to get a replay. I don't think we're going to save this. Maybe we should. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should. I'll save it. Yeah, I apologize for the choppiness in this lesson. It's probably all over this video. Let the wheel do the work, catch it a little bit, unwind it, let the wheel do the work again, unwind it. After a while, that unwinding and catching, you'll understand how much you need to do. And the car will tell you what it can and cannot do. Oh, I'm tired. That's it. We are done. Oh. Oh, geez, driving and talking is so hard. No joke. Well, I think yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. here. I think that's a good way to finish this off. Is leave you with this last replay here. What did we learn? Today we learned what tires is probably the best to learn on. We tried sport hards, not sport hards, comfort hards. And the consensus on comfort hards was that yes, you do slide. Yes, it is easy to get the tail out. However, the tires don't push you forward. So I wouldn't consider it drifting. I'd consider it more of a power sliding rather than drifting. Because yeah. Anyways. And then we tried comfort softs. Very interesting comfort softs. The initial turn in and hold were really, really good. The continuation of the drift was not. I would recommend comfort softs if you want to try four-wheel drive drifting. 100%. Four-wheel drive drifting and comfort softs might be a good idea because in four-wheel drive drifting, the moment you get it sideways, you're just on the floor 100%, and then you let the car do the rest of the work. So for four-wheel drive, maybe Subaru Comfort Soft's probably okay because you will get that slide. However, if you want a more elongated slide, then I would definitely suggest doing comfort mediums. And we saw the immediate difference at Fuji with the Supra when Wolfie said, "Get the black Supra." When we did comfort softs, that long corner was extremely difficult to connect. The moment we got on comfort mediums, it was just like not a problem at all. So for learning how to slide long, I would say comfort mediums are the best choice. for learning how to slide and catching the car, I might say comfort softs are a good way to start. And then when you get more in tune with how to catch the car, then switch to comfort mediums, and then you'll find out you'd be able to hold the slide a lot more. I think that's the best thing to do there. What else did we learn? We learned that high horsepower cars aren't necessarily the best, especially if you're off to learn. Like, for instance, this Toyota 86 that we're in right now was actually way more fun than the LFA that we were on Nürburgring for that short period of time. So don't be afraid to start with lower horsepower cars. There's a lot more time to think. You can feel a lot more of the body transfer and body weight. And I think you learn a lot more than faster cars. Yeah, thank you, Mitch. And what else? Keep everything stock if you're learning. There's no need to go and start tuning. We did tune the Subaru a little bit, but that was to get the front and the rear end, like the balance of the four-wheel drive to shift. My advice is to learn how to drift these cars stock, especially that NSX that we started at the stream with. That NSX Type R, if you just drive that car, if you just drive that car, it will drift. This is my pleasure, Mitch. Really, it is, because like I said, I see all the advice given, and I know it must be confusing, but a lot of this is just coming here trial mountain in these types of cars and just sliding one corner after another, just not even worrying about linking them or transitioning them or any of that stuff, but just getting the car sideways, catching it, and getting through the corner sideways. Those baby steps will lead to all of a sudden you being able to do a transitional curve just like this one right in front of us. And then, yeah, that's all it is practice, practice, practice. I think if you take these steps and learn like this in stock cars on medium tires here, at Trial Mountain, and at Deep Forest, and at Suzuka East, I think you'll be on a good path to be sliding like a pro in no time. So yeah, there it is, 4-star roulette. We're definitely going to open that together right here, right now. I'm not even going to bother with that replay. I have another drift replay that I saved earlier that looked way better. All right, let's get into it. This is a bonus. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a joy tonight having TTS available and being able to talk with VR on. I'm going to have to adjust that volume though on the text, because it's hard to hear while I'm driving. So I'm still going to miss a lot of people. So I got to play with some audio, which is difficult because that's not my part. I do more video than audio. So I'm learning more about audio. Might have to use my 12G audio monitor and boost some signals here, but then this will be a $20,000 production just for audio. Not going to do that. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. We're doing a roulette ticket. We're going to do one, and I always leave one in my gifts just for the next stream, just in case I don't hit the mileage date, which probably doesn't happen, but just in case. So go ahead, and we're going to hit X when we get over the price that we want. I want that Subaru. I think I hit the GT86. Oh! I don't think Gran Turismo is ready to give us a new car. That's okay. We'll go buy another one. All right. So this has been your learn how to drift tutorial, kind of, sort of, maybe. This was inspired by PlayStation Racer and his channel, because I saw everyone drifting around today, and there was an expression of like, I wish I could do that. And I thought to myself, well, in Gran Turismo 4, that's all I did. And if you go to the very, very beginning of the video, you'll see that clip from Gran Turismo 4 that we made. And that was all done online. So first drifting team online in Gran Turismo. Pretty amazing. It looks like I can still drift kind of, sort of. Probably not as good as the dedicated drifters that are out there right now, to be honest with you. There's some amazing people out there that can slide the car around. I would consider myself above average. So I hope this has been fun and entertaining. I know it was chopped up, and I know I wasn't driving hard the entire time trying to listen to chat. But I think this is going to be an evolution of this stream and the style that we are developing here. And yeah, it should be a fun time. So I'm excited to continue this journey with everyone. Really, I am. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'm going to give you guys that Drift Dojo video again, so that you guys can see what I'm talking about Gran Turismo 4. So enjoy this video. It was produced by my teammate Breaker Ohio, and I kind of just stole this from his page right now. So if he yells at me, I'll just have to fight him off or something like that. But I'm sure he won't mind, because these were the days. This is Gran Turismo 4 was a long time ago. Dear Lord. Anyways, thank you everyone. Till next time, which is probably tomorrow evening. Enjoy Drifting Envy.
Go. That talk a good. Just be doing this shit for the moment. And, do it for the glory, for the quick thing. This nigga, he about longevity. That's what the whole shit is about. And then niggas want to, come out and hate, but that's, that's just the way it is. It's part of the game. That's why you gotta be a professional, stay above all the bullshit.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Turn the music up, turn me down. Cool. Let's go get him again.